turn back to Cervantes and say, yes, do you have someplace more private that we could go talk?
I do. This way. He leads you
I will follow him.
the other direction of the T at the end of the hallway, upstairs, into a more private room that's lavish, really comfortable seats, and you can tell this is not a place where any of the lovemaking happens.
Business office.
Yeah, more so. Casual lounge type of area.
I'm going to say, well, here's the deal. You are, I'm sure, in the information business somewhat. You said you had plenty of information for me. I say, me and my brother and Big Goliath, we happened to wake up not far from here in another village. But we found no one around. And we have no idea quite where we are.
I see. Well, obviously the guards told you this is lush.
Say yes. I know this is lush. But I can't figure out how we got to that village.
From the looks of your party, you sure you did not just drink too much? And don't remember?
I say, when I drink, I do not drink a lot. That would be my brother, and that sounds like something he would do. But I do not drink much at all. And I would remember where I went after only 2 drinks. I limit myself where I start, or my magic fades very easily.
I would say perhaps you are dreaming, but I know I am real. And I know my existence is real. And I know everything around me is real. And I have never met you before. Nor have I met any of your party before. So you would have no knowledge of my existence. As to where you came from and how you got here, I do not have that information.
I say, the guards told my brother that the land was cursed that we came from.
Yes. Cursed is not such the word that should be used. As the guards, the townsfolk, I should say, and guards, they call it cursed. From what we have discovered, possibly a good century ago, the god Pelor came and smited that city because it became too corrupt and way too greedy. And it was actually causing a plague on this country. And he smited it, and he destroyed it, destroying all evil in that place, and unfortunately any good that did slightly remain. If there was any at all. And now everything in that area is dead. I have been told that they have tried to regrow there and rebuild, but nothing lasts. The crops will not stay. The buildings will not last. They deteriorate faster than extremely faster than than any other building would in any other area. It is ironically, in a sense, holy ground because of who destroyed it. But at the same time, unholy ground because everything is dead. And there will be no life there for unknown amount of time.
I think my brother is crazy as being able to use magic. I tried to detect any magic that was there. I also tried to detect any spirits that were there, and I saw none. Yet my brother says that he heard a the sound of a town alive with, well, with your normal day-to-day things, as well as he saw a blue orb
No orb,
floating through.
just the fragments of the past. Translucent people walking around.
Yes, but
Just to
would I
tell you.
not be? Yeah, I say yes, but would I not be able to see these people from the past
No,
with magic?
because they are not magical. I know what your brother speaks of, and it is true. Every now and then, the weak-willed people can hear sometimes the past and can see it faintly. Only in that area. It is not of magic, so to speak. Because of who destroyed it, it is beyond magic.
It is more of divinity.
Yes.
I say,
Even though divine magic has no effect there either. No magic lives there.
makes
That
sense.
is not to say you cannot cast magic in there or create new magic in there. But as to the past magic, in a sense, no magic was even used to destroy it. Leaving all of the souls trapped there, but yet not ghosts or spectrals. Yet not living either, or undead.
I say, you know of any peoples in the area that, well, wizards or that of the such, maybe. Maybe even the work of followers of asshole when I point upwards. That could have possibly brought us to the town. We woke up. We were just resting in a different land. And we woke up in one of the broken down houses in there. And we woke up with this random Goliath beside us as well. Yet we know not how we got there, or not even where we are.
Before I say what I will say next, I do not mean any offense, and I do not particularly care what others do with their lives, as long as the ones I care for are not involved or are not harmed. But the only thing I can think of that would result in your party appearing there is if you are evil or have evil intent.
I do like bringing dead things back to life.
I think my understanding of it is correct then. Although, I have also seen good people create undead to aid in a greater cause.
I say my cause is
Father
greater
Jacob.
as well. Just because the cause I have is not necessarily that of which is viewed as good, doesn't mean it's not a good cause.
Yes, but is your cause good in the eyes of what you say is the asshole?
Not my fault he's a child creeper asshole, okay?
That is...
You know what? I'm going to take time. I'm going to say, I need a moment to think.
Very well.
And I'm going to pray to Hades, asking him for any advice, guidance, or assistance. I'm going to tell him what I've just learned about the land and about Palor, cursing the land, which I'm going to say, I'm sure you already know.
Sorry about that. I'm also sorry.
And tell him
Okay.
what Cervantes has told me that his belief is of me being there.
You
and
get...
I will... Yeah.
So you get no reply.
Okay. And I'm going to say, well, maybe we should go talk to those at the Temple of Palor. My brother's been wanting to go there. I think I know why. It might cause problems, so sorry if anything happens. I don't think anything will happen to your brothel, though.
I do not worship the Palor. I do not care about the Palor.
I say, do you by chance have any magical advice or magical items that might help us in finding what we were looking for, or anything of the sort?
I have no items for sale. I have no items to give. Nor would I, as I have a business to run. And as for magical advice, I am just a brothel owner with some special tricks that I've picked up.
I say they may be tricks, but you are obviously also a man of magic.
Yes, haven't delved in it all that much as of late. Been a bit busy keeping this place running.
To your customers.
I say so.
Yes.
How much would it cost for you to teach me that enlarge spell? Kind of give him a giggle.
How did you know I casted an enlarge spell?
Well, I kind of, you kind of fucking blinded me.
Yeah, you didn't notice the signs, did you? You wouldn't have noticed them. There's signs downstairs. We only have a couple, so I don't blame you for not seeing them. That says that we don't recommend you using magic in here, especially ones that detect magic. As in the past, we had an incident with one particular individual before we even actually fully became official here. And
I'm kind of surprised you haven't brought him out being pissed off because he blinded again.
and he ended up being blinded for quite a while and passing out because of the strength I use in these. It wasn't me, I swear. Nightmare.
I chuckle slightly and say, well, I'm not a I am not necessarily a weak man of magic myself.
As for the enlarge spell, I am sorry, but I do not sell my spells.
I didn't ask you to sell it. That's okay. Well, thank you for your advice. Do I owe you anything?
No. Your party's company was enough. Quite enjoyed it.
The Goliath was that good?
No, you also gave me information.
Good. Then I will... I guess... Well... Shit, I don't have any way to get the Goliath or my brother out of here.
I would recommend just staying the night. Even though we are a brothel, we do also have normal rooms for normal guests who decide to partake in just our food and drink.
Yeah, I
Some
think I'll
beds
do
with
that.
a little less stains.
Yes. Finally, you chime in. Normally, you got a lot more to say when this stuff happens. Yes, we have rooms that are clean and are not used in our other services.
I'd appreciate that. I will take one. I will take two, actually.
All right. I will let the barkeep know,
All right.
and you can get your keys from him.
Thank you for your time.
It was my pleasure, literally.
I chuckle and say, well, according to Grimhilda, it's a good thing you picked the Goliath.
Oh, I would have made him last longer. She does not have the spells I have. In fact, she does not have any spells.
Surprised you haven't taught them magic.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyways,
Alright.
I'll go back downstairs to the barkeep and get my key from my room and throw Jade in his like little dark corner.
The barkeep tells you as he's giving you your key that they've checked up on your other two partners, your brother and your large friend, and there's no guarantee, but they might not be waking up for a good day.
That's fine. We've got things that we can do as well.
All right. So is everybody just gonna go to sleep and next day?
Yeah. I
Yep.
think I'm gonna go rest. Yeah.
Considering the other two party members
I'm
don't have a
ready.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next day, you wake up and yeah,
I'm gonna wake up and brood over the sun coming up again.
Dravkis and Vicky are still passed out.
I'm going to wake up and pray to Hades
All right.
and ask him once again for any advice, help, or anything of this. Give me.
All right. I will say this. Dravkis wakes up midday, just for future. When you guys get to it, or not if you're going to do anything. Otherwise, we can skip the day and I can just explain this if you're not going to do anything.
I don't. The only other thing I could think of would, for me, would be to go to see if there's any other wizarding parts in town, but it'd probably be useless to ask them the same questions.
Partly, yeah.
It's, Cervantes is.
You did kind of talk to the most informative person in the city.
Yeah, well, since
Being unaware of it, but still.
In my character's head, it would be, for me, it would be, okay, well, if he knows of magic, and obviously he could see my hidden rogue friend, so he's got to be decently good at something, and yeah, it'd be pointless, so I'm just gonna wait for Davkus to wake up so we can go, I guess, bash the shit out of some paladins.
Alright, so, the Goliath does not wake up until morning of the next day. Davkus wakes up in the evening, but he is so sore and so much
Woke up midday.
Yeah. Well, actually, you ended up waking up night. Actually, they were wrong on that. You actually ended up sleeping longer. Um, but either way, it doesn't matter because you can't even get out of bed. You are so sore and 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 hurt that
Do I know
you
what room he's in?
yes that you can't get out of bed. You can't even really move.
I'm going to go in and say, I have this little recording in my head. It's quite funny. I really wish I could show you it somehow.
I'm like, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, but you did enjoy your night, from what you remember.
I kind of pull my hood down and
Because I will say, you have never came as hard as that night as any other night in your entire life. Probably any other night in your entire existence, including until the day you die. And you enjoyed every millisecond of it, and I say millisecond because it was only a couple seconds.
I say,
But the pleasure made you pass out.
I hold up the little bag Brumhilda gave me, and I say, "You were so bad, she gave me money back." And I smirk. I stick it back in my
Do you at
pocket.
least enjoy yourself?
I say, "I got to pick the mind of the owner. I was cool."
I said, did she, not you?
Oh, she?
Yes.
Meh. She said pretty much meh.
Where's my pants?
I may have cast magical darkness on them. I don't know. I was a little tipsy last night.
Okay. So it's the third day in the morning.
I am going to
The clerics.
Dovkus.
I say the clerics actually ended up showing up on the that night this morning and made it so you're no longer sore and you're good to go and made sure the Goliath is back up and good to go.
Would clerics be able to, considering he is evil, that not hurt him?
Would what?
Because
Since he is
I am
evil, would the clerics not hurt him? In fact,
kind of Hades.
No. You can do heal spells on evil people, and it's because heal spells are not good spells; they're neutral.
Okay.
Technically, heal spells are of necromantic schooling, which is kind of ironic.
Yeah, well, because you're mending flesh and stuff and such,
Yeah.
and broken bones and such like that. You're messing with living tissue. Humanoid. Go ahead.
I'm going to go find Dovkus and say, I'm gonna walk in the room with a smirk and say, "Hey there, Two Pump. Who's ready to go find the paladins?"
Because I'll forget the first part if you tell me more about the second part.
I say, "Do you really want to go up against bone armor and my necromancy?"
I didn't say anything about fighting. I said, tell me about.
I say, okay. Here's the deal. Paylor cursed the land that we are. Well, Paylor kind of destroyed / cursed, from what I understand, the land that we woke up in somehow, and apparently evil, mostly evil, but some good, who are a little chaotic good, wake up there, I guess, from time to time, from what I understand. And so I'm thinking, and apparently there's no magic there's nothing, everything's dead. If they try to build there, everything rots. Kind of like this, and I touch. Is there a little table in the room?
Yeah, nightstand.
I will touch the table and cast Grave Rot. It kind of does that, apparently. And,
Not my fault. The table just broke.
I'm just waiting for the owner to say, you have to pay for that.
so I say, I think we should go and talk to the Palorians. Oh, I hate saying that name. It tastes like shit. And, even better, I think we should go see the Chomos and what they know about that land. And well, you might want to put your armor on and bring your shields for sure, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna fucking having to fight paladins, and it's not gonna be fun. But maybe I can turn some of assholes people into zombies. Anyways, let's go do that.
I don everything on.
I'm gonna wait outside and try to find.
No, you're gonna help me put this on.
Alright. So, the rest of the party you gonna go with, or...
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with.
I was gonna go try to find, God, why... Jade...
Yeah.
Alistair?
Alistair. I was going to try to go find Alistair.
I'll come find you too. But
You see us in the room right as I'm trying to buckle up his armor.
that's
It
my
looks terrible.
stealth.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You find us in the room right as I'm on my knees buckling up his leg pads.
Buckling something else out. I thought I'm a little south of the leg pads. I saw you wiping your mouth off, but I just
We're not
come
that
in,
type of
open the
orcs.
door, and like just see it and like slowly close it. I'll be outside.
Okay. It doesn't look like it was.
Alright, so you can easily find the Temple of Palor by asking a commoner, and they can easily tell you, or anything. It's fairly easy to find in this city.
I think we will ask a commoner.
Yeah, it's very easy to find it.
Directions there.
He gave you directions to the tavern, not to the. He just told you to look for the really large, big temple building in the middle of the town, because it's really impossible to miss.
I'm gonna
One
stand
of the
outside.
largest buildings in the town.
I'm just gonna walk up to the biggest building I see and then stand right outside and ask a commoner, "Is this the Temple of Palor?"
I'm gonna tell you yes, because it's the biggest building in the city.
Thank you, and I kind of give a thumbs up on the side of my staff.
Alright, well, this temple is massive. The huge stairs going up, giant marble pillars, extremely nice. A bunch of, you got at least six paladins standing on the front by the door as guards and everything. Priests coming and going, clerics coming and going, commoners coming and going. The doors are open. It's a nice big open area courtyard that you can walk into before you get to the interior of the
I look over
place.
at Dovkiss and say, "This is gonna hurt." I pray to Hades for protection silently before we go in. And then at the same time, and then after that, I'm going to cast bone armor underneath my robes.
All right.
It lasts for 8
I
minutes,
just-
so why the fuck not?
That works. What's everybody else doing?
I'm just getting a really good grip on my shields, ready for first one to piss me off.
I'm going to.
Wait, you're walking in, shields out at ready?
Well, my shields would be on my arms.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Put them on my sides.
Put 'em on your back, but yeah, or at least one. But yeah,
my claymore's on my back.
you can still put it on your back. Put it over your claymore. Spikes out. That's yeah. Okay.
Either way,
He's not too bright. He just carries them.
Yeah. Okay.
but he's in a relaxed position aside from
Yeah.
his hands.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to walk up and say to the paladin, "Is this temple free to enter?"
Yes. You can see people coming and going.
I say, "Thank you. I was not sure if it was just the paladins who are allowed in."
This is the Temple of Palor. All are welcome. All with good hearts and good intents are welcome.
I say, "Thank you."
I get stuck at the door.
What are you
Not
talking
a-
about? I
it's not
can
a-
shoot back
yes.
through the door.
It's not a magic barrier.
Anyways,
Well, it could be a divine barrier.
Yeah,
Oh.
none of that.
I will.
I can smash it down.
They do, however,
No, you can't.
look you guys up and down, a little suspicious, especially seeing skulls on armor and such.
I'm going to go ahead and walk in.
Alright. I'm assuming everybody's following.
Yes. But still.
Yep.
So, yeah, there are lots of paladins and lots of clerics watching you guys quite intently. But not watching you as in you guys look funny, watching you as in you're definitely out of place and they don't trust you.
I say to my brother really softly in Orc, I don't like how they're staring at us.
I speak back in Orc and say, "We're here for one simple reason: start no trouble unless they started first."
I look
Hey,
at him
They
and I
started
say,
by-
I agree.
do you know Orc?
You can speak. Hold on.
Languages are not picked. He
I could
knows.
speak Orc.
Yeah, he actually probably would for being
Well-
living in the mountains and going in caves and such.
Yeah,
He'd probably know Dwarvish, his language,
Dwarvish.
Common, and Orc.
yeah. Well,
Because dwarves and
guess,
Goliaths tend to live together, live amongst each other, or neighboring.
he would know Orcs for being on the mountain, and he would know Dwarven, and I think that gets his last two that he gets.
Yeah, that's his two bonuses.
I'm going to. Can I tell anywhere where I might be able to find a head cleric or something of the sort?
Actually, a clergyman
Okay, clergyman.
comes up to you, approaches you,
Okay.
or party, and says, "Good day. Is there particularly anything you need of service here? Perhaps healing or aid in any manner?"
I say, I have some questions that pertain to the town seen as dead. That Palor smited.
Oh. Nobody has talked about that place in many a years. It's kind of a unspoken topic.
I say,
Let it
do you-
be.
I say, have a problem concerning it. Where might we find someone in a high position that we might be able to talk to about it?
Oh, I see. Well, all of our high clerics are indisposed at the moment, but we do have some master clergymen who might be able to give you some knowledge.
I say, then we shall speak to these master clergymen. Please lead me to them.
Certainly. Right this way. He leads you off to the side. Still in the courtyard, actually. It's kind of like a table seat area kind of thing where one of them is sitting. Set up for kind of this kind of thing, not for questions and information booth kind of thing. The clergyman tells you, the higher clergyman, that what you're here to, inquiring about, and the higher clergyman kind of leans past him and looks past him at the party and gives a really odd look and concerned look of why you'd be asking a question about a place that nobody talks about.
Would I be able to see his face?
Yeah, because he like the lower clergyman's right in front of him, and he literally leans to the side so you can see his face.
I will say we mean no harm in asking you questions, sir. My name is Abraxas. My brother, Davkas, Goliath. I don't remember his name.
Becky.
I say,
Shut up.
you need not of a name. I say, sir, we're here to ask you because we have a particular situation. Dealing with this place.
He waves the clergyman away and in a very uptight and sophisticated voice says, "The only way I can seem to know as to why you would have any kind of particular situation with that place, that cursed place that we don't talk about, and we leave it be for how corrupt and evil it was, is if you yourselves have evil inside. Because that would be the only connection anyone would have to that place."
I say, in fact, we must be so evil because we woke up there.
His eyes widen, and he shouts to the fellow paladins and clerics around, screaming, "Evil!" and pointing.
I shout at him, I say, sir, we mean you no harm. The only reason we came here to ask you is because we were informed that Palor did this to this land, and we were just trying to figure out more information about how we got to that point.
He interrupts in the middle of it and says, "Capture them! We do not allow evil in our temples. They awoke in the cursed lands. They are not allowed here. Capture them!"
Alright, let's go then.
Seize them!
Let's see here.
As a bunch of clerics and paladins start approaching at the ready,
I'm going to
saying,
touch his little,
"Lower your arms."
I'm about to touch his little information booth and say, you want to see this go by, and I can do this to the rest of you as well. We simply came here to ask you questions. You had no information outside, mostly commoners outside. Are we supposed to ask some lily cleric who might not know a thing about it, since you keep it so hush-hush?
No, you are supposed to be locked up. Or dead. Whichever.
I say,
as you are evil.
I say you say we are the evil ones, yet I see you as the evil one.
Enough of this. The only ones who would wake up in that land are evil. There's no other options around that. That is what it is.
I say you are nothing.
You shall
but
be
brainwashed
rested
morons.
on this spot, and we shall see what happens to you.
I am going to cast Grave Rot on his little booth. Because he done and pissed me off.
As you do, and trying to attempt to do that, I have to look a spell up real fast. Um, actually, where the hell did that go? What is there? Shit. Where is it? What the hell? Oh, there it is. And okay. Oh, what little spell is that? You're gonna make a fortitude save, if I remember right.
I do.
Everyone is.
Okay, so what number is it again?
Your fort.
Your fortitude on the character sheet. Actually, you're gonna make many.
So do I need to put 8 there, or?
I think so. I think yours is an 8. Yeah, yours is an 8.
I'm rolling.
Where is this?
A
27.
wow.
Okay.
Fortitude save. Alistair.
It's 0.
So then it's
How do you not have a fortitude save?
Because,
Hell. I can cast Ray of Palsy on these paladins.
my
If I may
constitution is a not, or a 10.
Of course, I've been waiting to ask this for a while. What is a fortitude save anyway?
It's a physical endurance of whether or not you can, like in this case, many clerics, so you're gonna be making multiple saves, are casting hold person.
Okay.
The fuck?
Which would mean you're trying to resist the spell physically to be able to continue moving.
Okay, so pretty much I rolled 27, so...
Because there is at least 8 clerics and 8 paladins in here. Not
They're trying to kill us.
including the... I warned you. Not including the... You walked in to the largest temple, the largest building in the city, and it's the Temple of Palor. They have a high cleric here.
Is that a high,
And
is that a
I
high
was-
cleric on the other side of the door?
I
On the
was
other side
being
of the
nice.
information booth?
These people are being cocksuckers.
No, it's a high
These are
clergyman.
evil. They
Of
are.
course they are. They're religious.
I'm religious too. I happen to believe in Hades. He is my.
Yeah, no. These are Palor religious.
Yeah, they're definitely Palor evil.
They
Father
are-
Jacob knows all
They
about
are.
Palor evil.
We are greater than thou. They're Baptists. They
Can I just bitch slap the person that's on the other side of that deal with the shield with a smite good real quick?
Okay, so
Yeah, you have anti-good spells. Yes.
so Father Jacob is held, and roll again, and Draven's held.
Do I have to roll again?
No. Zombie and Kel need to roll. You are held. You are under the spell of hold person.
You
I
got
couldn't
What do
dispel
we
that in
need
an
to
magic.
roll?
area of
Did I?
effect, or do they have to target me directly?
A target.
Do they see me?
What are we rolling?
I was
Yes.
at 33 stealth.
They see you. They see you through magical means.
Would my
Okay.
dispel magic happen to work on this?
You can't cast it.
Eh.
You have to do the hand
Yeah.
gestures and the motions. You can't even talk. You can't move. You
Only-
can't talk. You
The
can't move
only
your jaw.
The only gesture is, kind of my wrist on my staff, you know.
What if you're not a person?
You know, if we had
Still applies.
Suki here,
Oh
paladins
yeah.
would be kind of screwed
Oh yeah.
because it doesn't matter if they're holding her or not.
Nope.
She's like, "Bam. You're fucked."
By the way,
Alright.
Kel, now would be a good time for your kicking their good asses with your spells.
So roll your fortitude saves again. The two
All
people
of
who
us?
are not held.
Zombie and
Would you say that?
Oh,
me
I am
and-
sorry. It's a will save,
It is.
not a fortitude
Okay.
save. I'm sorry. It's a will save.
I can do that.
So everybody reroll.
Will then?
Alright,
It's a
so
meat popsicle. So where it says will underneath that fortitude, that's the number you want to use instead. So Devkiss and Draven are held, and Abraxas is held.
That would be me.
hold on.
Yep.
Do I need to
Praxis
put
and
8 there?
Draven's the same person.
I'd rather just keep the.
You're both. Everybody's held so far. And then, so yeah,
I
you
don't care. I'm gonna sit there and try to shout, "Go touch your little boys and leave us the fuck alone."
and all you're doing is doing. If your vocal cords can even move. Yeah. And so you're just adding a +4 instead of the +8, zombie.
So, excellent.
And then
Rolling now.
you are. Yeah. Okay. Roll again.
He has a +4 instead of a +8.
Oh yeah. So you're held. You're held. You don't have to roll again. You're held. So you're all held.
Never mind. Well, just forget about
You're
that one. Just
you are all held. Needless to say,
I'm going to just try to get a boner to get out of it.
by the by the time you guys can move again, you're locked up in cells with no gear, no equipment.
oh fuck.
Don't need equipment.
I look over at Davkus and say, "Anti-good spells." Now. The
I
anti-pale
have
war shit.
to. My only anti-good spell
Nice nightmare.
is
Which makes
my smite good, and I actually have to touch them.
Okay.
Well, actually, if they actually make contact with me, I could cast it. So all I have to do is make contact with them.
yeah, they didn't have to touch you for hold person, so you're
Yes, but if they go to move us to the jail cells,
you can't you're still not able to do anything. You're paralyzed. You're frozen in place. You can breathe normally, but you cannot take any actions, even speech.
it's not
Okay.
a speech.
No, yeah,
I'm
but you are mentally held.
I'm going to detect magic. And see if the bars are magically
Very much so.
imbued or anything else. Okay.
They are very much so.
Could
What
I?
is the wall made out of?
Yes. Is there any magic in the walls or anything?
One wall is stone. The other 3 are bars. The two next to you are just more cells.
Is the wall imbued with magic as well?
Yes.
Am I able to
So is the floor and the ceiling.
dispel magic works on item checked?
Yes,
Are we
but
all
it wouldn't
in
work
the same
here.
cell or separate cells?
That's a good question. Separate.
You know what? I'm gonna cast Incorporeal on myself
Okay.
and attempt to walk out of the cell.
You hit the bars. And you can't go any further.
I hit the bars and can't go outside of it.
Nope. Yeah, you can't. You can't go through. You
Okay.
can't go through them.
That's why I just asked you again to confirm that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you can't go through them.
And I can't. We can't just have Mr. Vicky over here get buffed up and just smash the bars.
He could
Try, but he
Basically,
might
wait,
just end up
hold on,
hurting
hold on.
himself.
Draven could cast this. What's the spell that you cast on yourself that you made yourself move?
Oh, well, no, it wasn't that I was able to move. We're already in the cells and able to move.
You got.
But
Yeah,
what
you.
you do is cast it on me and use my own strength.
No, see, no. You can.
Cast
You
roll,
can. You can move, zombie. You can move now. You're just stuck in a magical cell.
Oh.
I could
What I was
cast.
thinking is
Can
have
I
you
reach?
have
Can
bull
I
rush
reach?
pushed on you and
Yes. Can I reach zombies person? Zombies character.
There's 4 of you. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 6 cells.
I'm going to do 2
5,
things,
6.
if not 3.
So you're in the middle on one side. Zombie is. You cannot reach him. He's on the opposite side of the hallway.
Okay, I have 2 more things to try then. Do I see anybody down here?
No.
No?
Nope. I would say it's really dark, but that doesn't matter for your races.
I can
doesn't.
cast dark vision anyway.
Yeah.
Do I see? I don't see any paladins or clerics or anything down here.
Nope. It's a 6-celled room with a hall with a corridor in between the cells, splitting the cells 3 on each side, and then there's doors on. There's a door on at the end of one of the ends.
Is there a window in my cell?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Give me a second to look this up right quick.
Can I use my own strength to break down to break the cell?
Yeah, I accidentally deleted one of the lines, and you can try, but being a new to the game, I'm gonna tell you, zombie, you might end up hurting yourself.
I might as well give it a shot. So
Yeah. And I had the polyline tool selected, so I just drew it with the polyline.
You know what? These people are pissing me off.
So I'm gonna try to break the bars. I'm gonna roll it.
You're gonna do a strength. Are you like plowing into it, or are you trying to like grab them and pull or whatever?
I'm trying to grab them and pull them apart.
Okay, you don't even have to roll. They don't move.
I'm going to cast Call Undead. It attracts undead for 8 miles for 8 hours.
8 miles.
calling the hordes.
Alright.
They are at least going to have a pain in the ass, if anything.
That depends.
Oh,
Because you're in the middle of the city, in a very, very large city.
That doesn't matter.
Alright.
If I can if I can call, swarms of undead.
Well, if there's no undead in 8 miles of this temple, nothing will show up.
Doesn't matter. I can try.
Yeah, I know you can.
where would I find the evil creatures list for the summon monsters?
It's a summon monster spell?
Yeah.
It's just your summon monsters in the spellbook.
Do I see
Alright.
any? Do I see
Unless it
any of these?
specifically says for like undead or evil or whatever.
It says evil creatures only.
Then it's the summon. It would be the summon monster spell. It'd just be the alignment would have to be evil. So any neutral, lawful, or chaotic evil
Is there
on the
anyone-
list.
Is there any in this room?
It's just
Any of these cells?
no.
You know what? I'm probably going to try to run straight into the bars instead of just trying to open them up.
Level 1.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
You don't need to roll.
Oh shit, never mind.
You take 4 points of damage.
Equals.
You smack your head onto it.
Well, I guess I got a fucking headache now.
I am going to.
Would a viper be able to get out, or is it totally barred where we can't even reach out?
Oh, it's like it's bars. You know, like you could fit your arm through it, kind of thing. Like a kind of jail cell kind of look thing. You could try a viper. It doesn't have
I'll be
much
right back while
many
you guys try.
It doesn't have many places to go.
I could command it to try to get somebody's attention to bring him down here. Might die in the process, but as long
Try.
as I can get a grip on him, I can knock his ass out.
Try.
Damn, did you crit?
Yeah. He potentially crit the bars, but they're magic imbued. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm looking at the creatures that I can summon up.
What level is it? First level or?
First level, 287 in Player's Handbook.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I'm on it right now, actually. Yeah, Diorata Raven, a hawk, a small monster, spider, small. You should totally summon a fiendish octopus.
By any chance, or like any wire that they can probably use.
Totally took that from Nightmare saying that. Not really, considering you guys had all your gear stripped.
I am going to cast summon. I'm going to cast Ancient Spirit. It allows me to summon a spirit, the departed, to gain information from it. It'll last for 80 minutes.
Don't you have to have a body?
No. It's just the spirit.
Is that assuming that there was a spirit in this area to summon from like a previous death or whatnot, or is it just
You summon up a
you're
spirit
calling it?
Okay, you summon up a spirit of the departed to gain information from it. The incorporeal spirit cannot leave the spot where it was summoned and does not gain a physical form or attacks. It can see its surrounding, dark vision, 60 feet here normally. The spirit is under no compulsion to answer questions, but may be convinced to cooperate by successful bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate checks. It still speaks the languages it knew in life.
All right, I'll allow it because there's no. Okay.
Okay.
So you can summon that, and the spectral form will appear in your cell with you.
Okay, give me just a moment here.
Magical air from it. Nice.
Okay, I am going to try to speak with the spirit. And say, hello, I am Abraxas.
I was sleeping.
I know I'm sorry, but I call you because I need your help.
I don't help the living. I don't help anyone. I'm going back to sleep.
I say you are not allowed.
Pish posh, you're gonna die in here anyways, just like me. Good night.
I say, ha ha
Wish I
ha,
had the
nice
third
try
level.
of going back to sleep. You cannot. You are stuck here for 80 minutes. So,
Damn it.
and I'm going to cast Intimidate on it.
I'm not even sure what I rolled to oppose intimidate on him. Oh, you don't intimidate him. He laughs in your face.
You know, if I had summoning monster level 3, I'd be happy.
I am going to say...
Hellhound?
Stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course, I don't have diplomacy or bluff, really.
Doesn't work, yeah. Oh.
Can I try to intimidate it again since I'm just sitting here?
I will give you one more time, but you're
One
gonna
more
have
time.
you're gonna have a slight penalty because she's laughing in your face. uh, and he's a spectral spirit. He looks at you, stops laughing, looks at you, and says, "One question. You have one question."
I say, how do we get out of this?
You think I'd be dead in here if I knew the answer to that question?
I say yes, but you are wrong. You are a spirit. You would have seen many years, and surely someone has gotten out of here.
No one has escaped this prison.
I
This
say
is the prison of Palor. It's been infused by Palor as far as I'm concerned. This is the holy temple of Palor. This isn't some puny countryside monastery that doesn't matter. This is the holy... They pilgrimage here.
I say okay. You can go back to sleep now.
You screwed. Woohoo! Bye.
I'm going to pray to Hades and say Palor has us trapped. We are in dire need of your help.
I start praying
I'm
to
gonna say,
Hades,
brother,
saying,
pray.
I start praying to Hades, asking him to grant us an escape for the offering of blood that we will give to him if he gives us this escape.
The only thing that happens, and it happens to everyone, is you all grow extremely sleepy.
Get out.
What?
The only thing that happens from your prayer after your prayer is that everyone in the party becomes extremely sleepy, and you can't stay awake.
I'm not going to fight it, and I'm going to let myself go.
I'm gonna fight it. Hey, if you look
What
at
would
if
be
you
the
look at my
fighting?
character sheet, I'm a fucking fighter for God's sake. I'm gonna fight it. I'm like, man, sleep is for the weak.
Is it a will or a fortitude?
It would be a will. A will save. If you're gonna fight it, make a will save.
All right, so
I'm trying to decide because I can take a hint. But actually,
Zombie,
I am going to fight it.
I'm just gonna take a nap.
Yeah, you fall asleep.
shit.
Daphnis.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Stream
let it
crash.
go.
What?
No, let it
No.
go.
Okay. And zombie, you gonna roll? My stream's still up. Okay, Steam recovery, good.
Yeah.
You gonna roll a will save, or are you just gonna fall asleep?
I'm gonna roll will save.
Okay, it's +4.
Okay, so +4.
You know what I dream of?
Rolling.
A genie.
Ordering paladins.
No,
Zombie, you fall asleep.
the pleasure golem.
I was actually hoping that I'll probably
Kel-
fight it and stay awake.
Kel, have DraftKiss do another will save for me. Oh. You dream very, very wonderful, pleasant thoughts of Broomhilda. And you last forever in this dream.
I was about to say, what, me and Brunhilde just sitting there slaughtering paladins?
Oh no, lots of lovemaking. Had a treatment patch stream last night.
Oh, God.
So, Everybody passes out. And you wake up very uncomfortable. And lots of jagged pieces of stone and debris and rubble are poking you in your sides and backs because you're laying on piles of rubble with all your gear laying next to you.
I get up and look around.
It looks very similar.
I get up scratching my ass. Where
I'm just
are
gonna walk up the hole in the wall and
I-
say, "Hey, we got out of that. Good."
You are back in the city. The city,
Oh
the
my God.
dead city.
I vote
I
we go
say-
the other way now.
I say,
Yeah.
how about we take your suggestion and go over to the farmland?
Yeah,
Okay.
we should go to the farmland.
Alright, so you start heading over to the farmland. Give me spot checks.
Spot checks.
Do you remember how to do it, zombie?
Hold on. Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, I
Nice.
was hoping you got
Yeah.
that too.
So,
Yeah.
Davkis, Vicky, see that same figure dash down a side street as you guys are walking down the street.
There he is again.
Hey, what are you talking
Let's
about?
get him. That fucker from before. The one that was on the roof. He just went down that side street.
I say quickly, go and chase. I will follow after you.
Alright,
I start
you take off.
chasing down the guy.
You get down to the road and turn and you look. At the end of the road is a half-destroyed temple. Of Palor.
Motherfucker.
I like this.
The exact words that come out of my mouth.
Oh, this one's in better shape than the other one.
Boom!
The front half is totally destroyed, and I mean you can walk right into it, kind of thing. The back half is still intact, though.
I say,
And you see the figure walk in there, go in there.
I say, last time we went into a temple, it wasn't so good, but this one, there's not paladins and clerics everywhere. Brother, prepare
like
your
this one.
spell. I am going to prepare myself, and I shall, since I assume it's been longer than 80 minutes, has it?
Well,
Put him
yeah,
in the
well,
hole.
you slept the whole night, so everything dispelled.
Okay, I'm going to cast mage or not mage armor. Fuck, bone armor,
Bone armor.
mage armor.
Same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast bone armor.
You're gonna cast bone armor, Just make sure the boner doesn't stick out.
Well, considering
I know,
it gives
this is
me
an armor
a
made out of
higher
bones.
armor class than anybody else in the party, yeah, I'm casting it because I will be the tank at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm going. I assume I don't see the
Huh?
figure.
When you go in?
Well, I'm just gonna follow Davkus.
Yeah, no, the figure's kind of gone. Just that he went towards the back.
I'm gonna follow Davkus, and while we're going, I'm gonna say, look for the cells.
Sitting there, I'm ready to strike at anything that comes out. As slowly walking through.
The So you go in. It's a shamble. It's a mess. It's similar to other places, but you get to the back of the temple, and there's a. Please don't whistle.
Zombie.
Sorry.
If there's the altar and everything, which is still fairly intact. It's dirty and dusty and everything, but it's not it doesn't look as worn as everywhere else. It looks like it naturally is worn over the decades, not the magical decay or deity decay or whatever. It's not magical. And then there's a back room behind it. Door.
You're like a fucking dragon when that sweat comes out of your nose.
I am going to, after seeing that, after I see the altar, I want to walk up and cast Grave Rot on it.
It crumbles.
I'm gonna say, brother, where do you lead next?
One moment while we do something. I'm gonna need your help though.
Okay.
Replace it with a temporary shift of a Hades shrine.
I'm
That
going
works.
to form the dust from the rotting rock into like a pair of horns and something else, like a skull or something. I'm gonna
You
have
get-
a 10
there's more
second,
Yeah.
15 second arts and crafts time.
You get a sense that something is very pleased.
Something's
see.
what?
It's very pleased.
I say yes. It's hurt
Feels
us.
much homier now, doesn't it?
I still think we should live here. I like it, but the only problem is there's no bodies. We need bodies.
There's roads.
We need
Missing
bodies, not roads.
Missing people.
But it's only evil people that come here. Oh, that's right. Evil people come here. We just have to wait for them outside that building. As long as you don't blend them too bad, I can bring them back to life, and then I can have my undead army. But there's no dragon. I just keep rambling on and on. And stuff.
All right,
Let's
so
go find this guy.
you gonna go into that back room. Since
All
it's
right,
the
let's
only
go.
thing that's.
Yeah.
All right, so you can. Excuse me. You walk into that back room, and it's fairly lavish and fairly nice, actually. There's a rug on the ground that's looks newer. There's, nothing is really decayed and old and whatnot. There's not much in there. A table, a desk, chairs, kind of stuff. A couple meaningless books, kind of stuff. But there's no dust or any of that kind of stuff.
Anyone in here?
No. But you did see the figure go back there.
I'm going. Can I? I'm gonna. I guess roll a search check. See
All right.
if I can find anything out of the ordinary, or
Where'd our little friend go that could possibly find hidden doors or levers or things like that?
I say, brother, give me a moment, and I will perform all the search I can.
I was expecting the dwarf to be here. Might have to change it. So
I'm gonna cast detect magic too, because that
Yeah.
shit is fucking
you see what I described before. Other people can do search checks and everything.
Alright. But I'm looking for mine.
I roll a spot to see if I see anyone hidden.
Yeah, what? All right. I'm gonna wait for everybody else to roll. Oh, you see your hands in front of you.
You see a new warp.
You notice some,
warp spawning up on your fingers.
yeah, you notice some dirt underneath your nails that are a little dried whiteness to them.
That's my spot.
All right,
Zombie.
Hates me.
zombie, you want to roll a spot and search check or a search check?
Yep. I want to roll both.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know why Roll20 hates me so bad.
All right. So rolling
Why do brothels hate me so bad?
Just
13.
2 bump jump.
That's your
Roll
spot.
search now.
Damn.
No.
Okay, that was your spot. Okay. Somebody roll higher.
He has a
Search
plus
now.
9 on his search.
Okay. Vicky can look and see the rug kind of has some bulges underneath it, like running along evenly on the evenly spaced underneath it, like
Get
little
out of my head, Cal.
little lumps. Yeah.
Bulges.
On it, underneath it. This is when you do something, zombie.
I lift up the rug.
You see a metal 2-door trapdoor in the floor.
All right. We'll go down it then.
It's locked.
I'll
I
just
say-
break it open.
I was gonna say, okay, I was gonna say, brother, have fun.
Oh, he's got more strength than me.
You have a rogue in the party
I guess I'll break it down.
who hasn't done anything, really.
Yes.
Let
was
the
waiting.
rogue.
Waiting.
Let the rogue play with the door. And if he doesn't make it, you can break
Technically,
it.
I'm a Goliath, but whatever.
No. Father Jacob is a rogue.
Yes, Alistar is a rogue.
Actually,
I was-
you are a useless giant.
Oh,
Good
screw
for nothing
you
but
too.
your body.
So,
Which I can sell to the dwarf. He liked it.
I'm gonna try to. You guys want me to try to
Oh,
open the lock?
fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I feel like a man whore.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
You
fuck.
successfully unlock it.
I'm gonna let someone else open it. Or do I know? I'm gonna do what is it?
Check traps.
Tech trap. What is that on my thing?
That would be your sleight of hand.
There's a
the-
detect trap or disable device, isn't it?
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
No, well, you have
That's-
no. First, you have to do a search. First, you have to do a search to see if you can find one,
Alright.
and then if you do, you have to do a disable device.
Alright, and that's just a search.
Yeah, just standard search.
Alright, my search is
That's a
13.
pretty nice piece you got there, Dragon.
Oh, good to know.
Seafood.
I just love how you love your
All right.
reaction, Connor.
You find right where you unlocked it between the hinges, between the space between each door, between the doors, a nice little string, really fine wire that leads down to some nice little round black balls.
alright.
We all
Now,
know Cal
where-
likes the
where-
balls.
Where they're attached to kind of like a flint and steel type mechanism and a fuse.
So now I'm gonna try to disable.
Yes.
Times where I wish I had burning hands.
Oh shit!
Oh, we're screwed. You're
Can I
trying to
take
say
this
something,
chance
Shmoo?
to jump the fuck out of the room?
Reflex saves to anybody who is by the door. which means zombie has to make a reflex save. Obviously,
No, zombie-
Alistar has to make a
Zombie's in
reflex
the
save.
middle of the room.
He's by the door, by the trap doors.
Oh, by the trapdoor.
Who's ever by the
Oh,
trap doors needs to. Oh, damn. Well,
Do I need
don't
to
you
reflex?
don't you have improved evasion though, Jade? So you only take half damage.
Yeah. So,
Anybody who's by the trap door in a 10-foot radius around the trap door.
no one's gonna admit to it now.
Well, I
So
only came into the room. I didn't.
Zombie, you're gonna make a reflex save. It's between your fortitude and will.
Okay.
I think it's a +4.
It's same as his will.
Crit fails are only on attacks, not reflex
Yeah.
saves.
So pretty much it's 4. Rolling.
But I got something planned for his one. Just waiting for everybody else.
Oh! 19.
Oh. Okay, so you at least take half damage then.
That's good enough.
Is that it? The other two, you guys weren't by the door, by the trap door?
It looks like Draven rolled.
Yep, I was by the trap door.
Okay, so both of you. Okay, so both of you guys take half damage. Actually, all of you take half damage, except for
And how much damage would that be?
4.
Daphnis was still
Two.
standing by
Two.
the,
2 damage.
the door into it.
Except for there is a large metal door now on top of Alistair as it blew him back.
I say, brother.
I go over there and help
I
Alice.
say, brother, get the elf. Also,
I go
I
rip the
still
door
have
off.
mage
and-
armor